All right. Well, good afternoon, everybody. I am Janie Maxwell. I'm the Executive Director of the Illinois Farmers Market Association. And today we're excited to be talking about National Farmers Market Week. National Farmers Market Week for 2023. We are pleased to have the support of the Farmers Market Coalition as well as the Illinois Farm Bureau for National Farmers Market Week. Today, you'll hear from both myself and Natalie Kenny Marquez, who's one of our board members and is also the owner of Grow Marketing and Communications. So before we get started, I do want to tell you a little bit about the Illinois Farmers Market Association, and I know a lot of you on the call, so you're probably familiar with some of the information I'd like to share, but if you're new, just to give you a quick update. The Farmers Market Association works to ensure farmers markets can go to their own next level of excellence and meet the needs of the community where they serve. We support local food. We support addressing barriers that farmers markets and vendors face through partnerships and working with state level task force in particular. We provide resources, education, and training, and we also promote farmers markets and the benefits of local food as often as we can. So celebrating National Farmers Market Week here in Illinois is one of those ways that we work to promote farmers markets across the state. We ask our partners to consider joining ILFMA. One of the main reasons to join ILFMA during National Farmers Market Week is your complimentary membership to Farmers Market Coalition. And Farmers Market Coalition has tremendous resources and will be publishing a toolkit about National Farmers Market Week shortly. In addition, there are usually additional discounts and benefits that members receive from ILFMA. And even if you don't join ILFMA, we ask you to consider subscribing to our email listserv so that you get updates on what's happening, not only with the Illinois Farmers Market Association, but with our partners across the state. Our current projects, just to give you a breadth, a scope of what it is that we do, we work at the state level, whether it's talking about food safety, or it's just on a call with Farm to School, or maybe it's the local food purchasing agreement. We have a few grants that we're working on. We're especially excited to be finishing up our specialty crop grant with the Illinois Department of Agriculture that's given us an opportunity to provide training to vendors and farmers market managers across the state. That has been very exciting. We're currently in the midst of working on our metrics grant through Compare Financial and are looking forward to seeing the results of that. We also, one of the things to promote your market, your business, is to become part of the database that the Illinois Farmers Market Association is a partner with. It is through Market Maker. Market Maker is now a national database. It was originally started at the University of Illinois. But as you can see by the dots here, these are all the partnership organizations that are a part of the database. That means their members go in, or their affiliates go in, create profiles, and become part of this database, making it really kind of a one-stop place to go to find information about local food businesses, farms, producers, restaurants, whatever the case may be. So we really ask that if you haven't already done it, that you create a profile in Market Maker. You can get to it through our website, but you'll also see that once you're a part of it, that your information is now searchable among all these partnerships websites or these partnerships portals. And that makes you even more visible. So for example, if you become a part of Market Maker, you have the option to also have your information shared through Buy Fresh, Buy Local. You can have it shared through the Illinois Farmers Market Association, the Illinois Specialty Growers Association, All of these different organizations will share your information. And then it is also part of our What's in Season app, which not only talks about the seasons and gives you recipe cards for specific vegetables, especially the lesser known vegetables, ready to go, printable, but it also gives you the same information on the details of local food businesses, farmers markets, and producers across the state. The profile is as good as each individual organization makes it. It's up to you what you put in here. You own your information, you own your data. And again, it is up to you to keep it up to date. But you can see, you can add your Facebook, you can add your website, you can add pictures, you can add details, you can tag other businesses that are affiliated or associated with your work. So it's relatively easy. Create a profile, include your logos, tag your vendors and your markets, tell your story, consider adding Buy Fresh, Buy Local to your profile, and then you'll be part of this system. And again, it's free. Highly recommend you consider doing that. So I'm going to turn it over to Natalie to talk about National Farmers Market Week promotions.
Awesome. Thank you, Janie. As Janie mentioned, my name is Natalie Kenny Marquez. I own Grow Marketing and Communications in Champaign, Illinois, and I'm on the board of the Illinois Farmers Market Association. And I'm happy to talk to you today about National Farmers Market Week. I realize that we're only in the last month of June, and National Farmers Market Week isn't until the first full week of August, but this gives you the month of July to plan ahead and get some awesome things put together for your farmers market to join together with markets across the country and celebrate the awesomeness of local food and farmers markets. All right, Janie, you can move to the next slide. So you might be wondering why celebrate National Farmers Market Week? Well, it's a great chance to build awareness in your community about your farmers market. And it's a little bit of added press because other markets around the country will all be doing it at the same time. And so it's a great chance to bring attention to your farmers market and really highlight what farmers markets bring to the community. Doing this all together as a unified front builds a collective impact that we can share with the news media, with our elected officials, with council members, board members, whomever it might be, and really help to showcase and tell the stories about the farmers market, the community groups involved. It also helps to build a customer base and I hope boost vendor sales during that week, or at least get people out to the farmers market that maybe haven't visited yet this season. I don't know about all of you, but I love farmers market season in August, September. I feel like it's such an abundant bounty of produce and goods. Hopefully it will be this year, despite the drought-like conditions, but it's really going to be a great week to showcase the beauty of farmers markets. We're going to talk about some more details on how you can make this a great week, but I do want to make sure that you know that this is a really great week to invite the media, to invite elected officials, like I said, board members, if you have a board, if you're involved with your municipality, to invite those board members and your mayor, anyone and everyone you can think of to come out and join you at the farmers market during this week. All right, Janie, next slide, please. So I thought to illustrate some of the things that you could do during National Farmers Market Week, that I'd present a case study of Urbana and Champaign, Illinois farmers markets. Urbana meets on Saturday mornings and Champaign on Tuesday afternoons. And in the past, the two markets have collaborated to celebrate National Farmers Market Week by doing a variety of different things, where one, for example, was a tic-tac-toe card, which was kind of fun, where there were certain things that you had to do at each market in order to get a tic-tac-toe. And if you did that, you submitted it in to win a basket worth of goodies that were pulled from both farmers markets and their vendors. There were events hosted at each farmers market that piqued the interest of customers and really engaged the farmers market vendors. There are quite a few shared vendors between each markets, but then there's also some that only come to Champaign and only come to Urbana. And so it was a great way to highlight people that you could visit at one or the other or visit at both. There was also a mayoral proclamation from the Champaign mayor and from the Urbana mayor. And so we tried to make a big deal out of having a proclamation at both markets and had folks from Champaign come to Urbana and Urbana to come to Champaign while the mayors each read those proclamations. And just for laughs, there was a kale eating contest at the Urbana market. This wasn't about how much you ate. It was just a handful on a plate, and whoever finished it first got a prize. And we were able to work with a local awards company to put a trophy together that had the Urbana market mascot, the chicken, on the top of the trophy. And everyone wore shirts that said kale, yeah. Even the mayor wore one. So it was a good time. There's a link to that video. I'm not sure how well it will show over YouTube, but we'll put a link to it in the chat if you want to see what that looks like. Our local public access television station came out and filmed it and shared it on YouTube. So it lives forever in history. All right, next slide, please, Janie. Other ideas for National Farmers Market Week that you can incorporate. This was an example of the mayoral, or this was an example of the press release. We did a joint press release between Champaign and Urbana Farmers Markets, the years that we celebrated collaboratively together, also putting together a mayoral proclamation. And this is why talking about this right now at the end of June is such a great idea, because it gives you the month of July to get together a press release and to work with your local municipal government or governments to make sure that you have a proclamation put together. I know in the past, when we were putting proclamations together, it would take 2 to 3 weeks to route that through the mayor's office for drafting and approval. And so now would be the time to reach out to get that process started. We do have a toolkit. The Illinois Farmers Market Association created a folder that has a sample press release in there. It also has sample social media posts that you can use. There are a variety of graphics that you are welcome to post that go through and share information about why farmers markets are important, what innovative ways they help the community, to help our customers and our vendors. There are also graphics that showcase some statistics about farmers markets in Illinois. And there are also a variety of recipes, one for each day of Farmers Market Week, National Farmers Market Week. And we plan to, as an organization, also share a video each day of National Farmers Market Week with someone from Illinois Farmers Market Association shopping for the ingredients in those recipes. And we encourage you to share those. I think the more that we can do to share each other's posts, to tag one another, and to really build awareness will help in the collaborative nature that is National Farmers Market Week. There's also some graphics in that toolkit that you'll have access to that include banner graphics that you can use. You can swap out your Facebook banner graphic or swap out the banners of your other social media just for the week of National Farmers Market Week. So a little temporary banner, and there are a variety of options for you to choose from in that folder. I know I've already said it maybe 2 times, so maybe this is the 3rd time, but I really encourage you to invite your local officials and news media to attend National Farmers Market Week. It'll be a lot easier to do that when you have a press release put together. Like I said, in that kit, we have a sample one that is really plug and play. You put your information in there, add your logo to it if you have one, and get that out to your local officials and news media. I also encourage you to send an email to the subscribers in your email list. If you have an email list for your farmers market, to let them know that National Farmers Market Week is coming up, what type of events you plan to have, maybe what vendors are going to be there and what's going to be in season, and really build the excitement up around having this week being celebrated at your farmers market. Another idea is working with local restaurants to feature ingredients for a special National Farmers Market Week menu. If there are restaurants in your area that are supportive of local farms and local food and are willing to put together a special National Farmers Market Week menu, that's another chance to engage yet a broader audience of eaters and shoppers, and find more ways to encourage more parts of the local food system to come together and celebrate the week. Next slide, please, Jamie. I mentioned the resources that we have available to you. Again, we've got graphics, we've got Facebook and Instagram posts. We even have a couple of Instagram story graphics in there that you're welcome to use. We'd love for you to tag IL Farmers Markets. That's our Instagram and our Facebook handle. We'll have the recipe cards. This is an example of what one of them look like. And also, thanks to David, one of our board members, we were able to translate those in Spanish as well. So we have an English and Spanish version in our toolkit. We'll also post videos that correspond to each recipe card, either as videos or as reels. So that will be a lot of fun. Really encourage cross-posting throughout the week. This is a great way, like I said, to reach a broader audience and get more people involved from across our communities and across the state and nation. And this toolkit will really be helpful for you, and it's ready to go now at the end of June, so you can strategize and plan out what you want to do that first week of August. All right, next slide, please, Jamie. The resource folder, we'll be sure that you get a link. Janie, are we going to email a link or drop it in the chat button, or what is the plan to distribute access to our toolkit?
After today's call, we'll be sending everybody a link to the YouTube video of today, as well as the link to the National Farmers Market resource folder that's available. But we'll get that out. It will also come out in ILFMA's newsletter that will probably go out later this week. So you should be able to access it very easily over the next couple of days.
Fabulous. Awesome. Excellent. Janie, do you want to talk to us about some of the metrics that we're hoping to capture during this week?
Yes. Farmers market metrics can be a little difficult to collect, and we know that it's time consuming, but metrics about farmers markets are really, really important. You know, we want to tell your story at the state level. We want to tell people about the impact of farmers markets across Illinois, not just your market, but markets across the state. So one of the things that we would like to do is what we started last year, is to have each farmers market complete metrics about their market just during National Farmers Market Week. We figure this is the 1 week a year where we're doing a whole lot of promoting. We're trying to get the information out there about farmers markets. You're trying to promote your market, maybe using some of the shared graphics that we have. And it's a great time to just stop and collect some metrics. We want very basic metrics. We want things like, what was the weather like? How many vendors do you have? Of those vendors, how many of them are raw agricultural products? Some pretty basic things. If you did it last year, and we appreciate that, it is the exact same questions, because what we would like to be able to do, of course, is to compare last year to this year, and then to add subsequent years as we move forward. So we'll be sending that out as well. And again, you may collect metrics far more often than National Farmers Market Week, but we just ask that you would do this 1 week for the Illinois Farmers Market Association, so that we can combine that information and share it and show the impact that farmers markets have across Illinois. So we will be sending that out as well. And this is it. Maybe what I'll do let me see if I can. We're going to go to this part, and while we do some group discussion, I will try and get some of those links into the chat so that you can access them as quickly as possible. But questions, what have you done in the past to promote your farmers market during National Farmers Market Week? If you could put that either in the chat or unmute yourself, we'd love to hear from you as to types of things that you've done and what has worked.
Or as a follow-up to what Janie said, is this your first time celebrating National Farmers Market Week? And if that's the case, let us know so we can all pitch in and help out, help you get your promotions going.
So this is Rachel. I'm with Glenwood Sunday Market in Rogers Park. And during COVID, during National Farmers Market Week, the term was farmers markets were essential, and we've just kept using that since then. So every single year, we always do a huge blast. We normally only post like 1 or 2 things a week about our market, but during Farmers Market Week, we try to do like a post every day, campaigning for our markets, campaigning for our farmers, and trying to encourage people to come out and shop during that week, and not just at our market, but also other markets throughout the city of Chicago.
That's awesome.
I was about to say, in years past, I know Catherine has worked on doing like tastings or double match for Link, but since she's no longer here, we already have Meltdown Creative Works coming in to do live screen printing for some of our farmers market merch, and then we're also going to have yoga at the market happening on the lawn, and then we have a couple of other kids activities planned so far, but we're definitely looking at more to add to the chaos.
Great.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing. Go ahead.
One of the things we did in Macomb the last few years, basically got started during COVID summer, was having a drawing for gift certificates for the market. I think we give away 3 different prize categories. People always look forward to those. Not everybody likes to sign up, but all we need is a name and a phone number. But anymore, people are somewhat skeptical to give out even that much information. But it's been very successful, and we've made a lot of people happy in that process. So we'll probably do that again. It's I think we spend $150, $200, something like that for it. So it's not a major expense, but it helps attract people to the market.
That's great. Thanks for sharing that. Looks like, oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, in the chat, looks like Sterling is sharing that they've done a mayoral proclamation before, regular social media campaigns and e-newsletters, special giveaways, petting zoo. That sounds really fun. So some special events for National Farmers Market Week. And Libby says that they give out I Heart Farmers Market stickers.
Stickers are fun and very popular. You can see I've got a collection of stickers even on my water bottle, and not just the kids use the stickers, even the adults have gotten back into the stickers. So fun and quirky veggie stickers are always a great idea. I know the farmers market, I Heart Farmers Market temporary tattoos were really popular, even in the adult age group, not just for the kids. And so that's also another idea.
Can confirm stickers are back. We just decided this year and we got scratch and sniff stickers for our market because our logo is a cherry. So we have GSM stickers that smell like cherries now for the market.
Very fun.
That's awesome. Would you be willing to share a link to where you got the scratch and sniff stickers from?
Yeah, I'll ask my coworker who set it up and I'll send it to Janie who can add it to this, the big send off of the slides.
Yeah.
Well, the other part that I forgot to mention is that every year Farmers Market Coalition comes out with a slogan or basically almost a catchphrase that they will then use across the country. And this year it was farmers markets are changing the way we ... And our team had a discussion and we decided we really liked the idea of farmers markets, not changing, but innovating. And so the slogan that you'll see on the graphics that ILFMA has put together is farmers markets are innovating the way we decrease ecological impacts, the way we funnel dollars into the local economy. And so that's the overall theme. So certainly you're very welcome to continue with a theme that's worked for you, but that's the theme that ILFMA will be using during National Farmers Market Week to promote your markets.
Yes. Awesome. Other ideas or feedback from past years or things that you plan to do this year?
I think how we're prepping now, anything in advance is always helpful. So we know National Farmers Markets Week is August 6th. Doing it a week or two in advance, like little glimpses or plan ahead. We have yoga kind of coming up. Look at our cool stickers. Get one now, get one later. So things that keep funneling traffic flow into the market, I think is important. And I saw even from past events at the markets that can be highlighted to promote National Farmers Market Week is important. I recently saw an interview with a state rep, and that was cool. And if I was managing that farmers market, I would bring up that video to say, hey, check out who supported us, what's going on. So anything like that we can pull from the past to the present for a good farmers market week is, I think, always nice, especially if we've already done the work.
Yep. Love it. Thinking about other ways that you can build up that hype, like David was talking about in the kind of weeks leading into National Farmers Market Week. I've had really great success with some clients doing short little reels on Instagram or to post on Facebook. And what we do is we ask a quick question of why do you love farmers markets? And maybe you have 6 different vendors answer it, but they have to answer it quickly because your reel needs to be fast, something at least less than a minute. Maybe something like that could be slightly longer format, so about 59 seconds, let's say. But other things could be what smell reminds you of the farmer's market. Basil, I would say basil. You can smell it as you walk up to the farmer's market. Or I asked that question once and I had 3 people say kettle corn because the kettle corn person would start popping the kettle corn, at 6:30 in the morning, and it just infiltrated the whole farmers market parking lot. Or little questions like that, and put together a short reel, or even an unboxing of maybe you ordered the I Heart Farmers Market stickers and it's come to your desk, and you do a little video of opening it and showing it and say, you can only get these August 6th through whatever day your farmers market is that week. So save the date. And those types of teasers are a great hook to get people to save the date and get involved, or post something about Farmers Market Week happening and tag the shopping buddy you're going to bring along on National Farmers Market Week day at your market, and hopefully people will engage and tag someone on there, so then that post starts to get out past your general audience. So some other ideas of ways that you can engage in the weeks leading up.
Well, our hope is that farmers markets thrive, but when we look at National Farmers Market Week, the Illinois Farmers Market Association has always been committed to try and make it as easy as possible for farmers markets to participate. And that's why we've worked with Natalie to create these fabulous graphics. That's why we're working and creating, the recipes and the reels. And we do hope that you'll take advantage of all those resources that are out there, use them, promote your market. If you want to do something in addition to that, that's great. But we really do hope, knowing the nature of farmers markets and how busy they are and how much work you farmers market managers put into making your market a success every single week. Our job, we hoped, was to make it as simple and easy as possible. And please take advantage of the resources that we've put together and share those, use those, and then tell us your story. Please do the metrics survey. But in addition, also just let us know through either tagging or just a quick email, the impact of celebrating National Farmers Market Week on your particular market. We'd love to hear that. Any other thoughts or things before we conclude today? All right, well, thank you so very much for being here. We really appreciate your time. We will get an email out with these resources, and we'll also include Rachel's sticker link in that. But please go ahead and reach out if we can answer any questions or you have any concerns as we go through this process. But we look forward to seeing what happens across Illinois during National Farmers Market Week. Thank you all.
Take it easy,
Thank
everyone.
you.
Thanks.